Hi, Anthony here with eProsperify. I want to show this this Shopify store that I worked on last year. It just went live the first or second week of um, of January this year, 2024, and this is a store that was created by another developer back in 2021, right before the pandemic hit. And uh, it was the owners had some issue with inventory. It utilizes a third party a point of sale system. I think it's called ACE, and those developers created a private Shopify app that would take the inventory or synchronize the inventory between the online store and their two physical stores. However, there was a problem in that when someone ordered from, let's say, ordered on the site, they could specify that they want the package or the order either shipped uh, um, or that they want to locally pick it up or that it gets locally delivered. Now, there's a lot of rules concerning local pickup, more even for local delivery. But putting all that aside, what they did was a person there was a person could order online, say that they want to pick up from store A, but appeared at store B to pick it up or get it delivered. You know, the same thing. They order from store A and said, and so the people at store A would deliver from store A to whatever that location was. Well, if they were, if they, if if the buyer was closer to location B, but they ordered it out of location A, then they have to go 30 miles out their way just to deliver the package. And more often than not, they had to call up the customer and say, we need to cancel that sort of thing. So they had all types of inventory problems. So they called me in. I don't know what happened to the prior developer, but they no longer had them. So they called me in to fix that problem. In addition, they were on a vintage version of this Shopify theme. It was a Testament theme. And I believe it's created by We Are Underground. And they wanted the theme to be updated to the 2.0 version of the theme to take advantage of all of the cool um, uh, things that you can do with a Shopify 2.0 theme. Okay, so this is the old vintage version of the website. Okay, and I'll show you. I think the problem is still. I think this would show the same problem here. So let me just take anything here. So I'm going to put that here. Now, this is showing here. This is what we did, added. So this is our custom programming that we added. But all they had at first, before we implemented this, are these buttons here. So they can choose that they wanted the product to come from Edwardsville, Illinois, and they would click on that. They would go ahead and check out. And Okay. Well, this is going to be very difficult to show what it used to be because that programming now is there. Um, our programming prevented these frozen products from being shipped. They do not ship frozen products. And that was one of the changes that we made. So that change, the custom programming that we did is still there. All that, I mean, is, of course, it's still there, but it is there under the hood. And so this is really not a good comparison uh, between the old vintage product and the new uh, uh, I'm sorry, the vintage theme and the new 2.0 version of the Shopify theme. Let's see, is that frozen chicken breast? I think that is frozen. Let's get something that isn't even food. Okay. All right, let's get this one. All right, hopefully this is in style. Okay, good. Okay, so I want one in Edwardsville and one in St. Louis. Yes. Well, that one doesn't have any. It's out of stock. Let's try this one. Okay, looks like I can't find one that is in both stores, unfortunately. Nope. A lot of these are. Let's try one more. If not, I'll just move on. That's out of stock. Okay, we gotta find something that's in stock now. Okay, it's in stock. It's in St. Louis. Okay, it's only in one store, St. Louis. But anyway, this was the problem. Oh, my mouse is too sensitive on this Mac. They would order this, as we see, is in St. Louis. They may click on this thinking that it was going to come from Edwardsville, but let's remove that one. Let's go ahead and check out. The shipping options have changed for your order review section and try again. Okay, so um, 308. All right. And so as you see, you have these shipping methods here. Let's try something that is closer. That's in St. Louis. Washington, St. Louis. Okay. Let's try that. Okay. All right. So here are the shipping methods here. Now, this is in St. Louis. It used to be that they used to have they can actually pickup. It would actually show both pickup from St. Louis and Edwardsville. Well, I mean, if this is only in St. Louis, then it doesn't make any sense for someone to pick it up in Edwardsville or vice versa. But that was happening. As you can see now, this is all taken care of. It doesn't even let me do it incorrectly now because the code is there. So all I can do at this point is to show you what the new store, the 2.0 version of the store, looks like now. So let's get out of this. Let's see if it'll do it. Nope. So I guess I have to get out of this. Okay. Still 2.0 version. I'm going to close this preview. And it should now go to the 2.0 version. Okay, now this is the 2.0 version. And I will try to find that same product. I think it was like looking like a zebra or something. Okay, yeah, that's it right there. Okay, let's go back here. I want you to really see the store. It looks beautiful. I had to rebuild the home page completely. That is what the theme developer recommended when you go. Well, they said you're required to rebuild the home page completely when you go from a vintage, in other words, a pre 2.0 theme to a Shopify 2.0 version of the same theme. Okay. So, and this is what it looks like now. They wanted to maintain the menu structure. It wasn't a rewrite, I'm sorry, a redesign per se, but per the work I did on the home page, it was close to a rewrite. So this is what it looks like. And now I'll go to find that product that I put in the cart earlier. Okay, I already have something in the cart. This is in St. Louis. This is the product page. Okay. All right. We added all these nice little things here that you get with the 2.0 version of the theme here. Again, this is what we did the custom code for, to present how many units of this product is in a particular store. Okay, so if there were no, let's just say there were no items available in either store, of course this add to cart would be disabled. But if there was if there were 8 here, in fact I can show that here. This is one of the changes we made. So they can't order more than 8. They were ordering whatever number they wanted to, and if it went beyond the inventory, the program did not catch that, so they would have inventory issues. That was just one inventory issue. We fixed that one. So let's go back down to one. We added that. It's very hard to really explain everything here because the coding behind it is um, actually the coding in the store itself. The store programming is actually there. The theme is just showing you how everything looks from the visitor standpoint. Okay. All right. So one of these we don't need. Let's just remove that one. Okay. So check out. The other thing is that we added the store name so they know what store that that they selected. If in fact there were two uh, products from different stores, that would show also. In fact, we can do that. Let me add this here. Let's see if this is in more than one store. Okay. This is in St. Louis. Okay, good. Okay, so you have this in both stores, Edwardsville and St. Louis. So the other product was already in Edwardsville. Was in St. Louis. Now we're picking one in St. Louis, in Edwardsville. The other one, this one was already in St. Louis. You can see this one is in Edwardsville. Now, this was one of the other changes that we made. Choose all locations from the same location. This is disabled. They cannot check out. These have to be from a single location. What the person would have to do is just, okay, we know that this product is in Edwardsville and St. Louis. This one is just in St. Louis. So if I wanted both of these products, then I'm going to have to order this from St. Louis also, or either make two different purchases. So I'm not going to make two different purchases. I'm just going to go back. I'm going to take this off and order this from St. Louis, from the St. Louis store. So let's go back here. Let's go to this one. I believe it was that one. Okay, we'll order that one from St. Louis. Okay, so this one's from St. Louis. This is from Edwardsville. I still get this here because you still have a mixed cart. Mixed being you got products that are in two different inventory buckets, one being St. Louis, one being Edwardsville. So when I remove this one from Edwardsville, now they're both are coming from the same inventory bucket, that meaning the St. Louis store. Now we can check out. That was just one of the hurdles. And now, ship to, I want pickup. Okay, the shipping methods, I can get local delivery. And because the order is over, I think it had to be over $25 to get local delivery. It used to be, the $25 minimum was always there for local delivery, but it used to be they could choose from Edwardsville or St. Louis. When in fact, even if the inventory is only in one store, for instance, right here, this is selected store pickup from St. Louis. Okay. Because the inventory was in St. Louis. It used to be that they would also get another selection for Edwardsville. Well, the inventory is in St. Louis. They would either have to come over to Edwardsville, and most people wouldn't do that. It's about 30 miles away, or either the more likely scenario, the store staff would have to call a person up and then they would have to cancel that order, and the person would have to reorder. So I mean, it was very, um, it was messy. It was messy. So now they only get these from the particular store that uh, they only get the shipping methods from the particular store in which they ordered from, or they can get one of the carrier services, UPS, um, the postal office, FedEx, etc. Okay, all right. Of course, they can pay for standard shipping, but no one wants to do that when they can get it for free, local pickup or local delivery. So those are just some of the problems that we worked through. There were there were quite a few issues. Okay, but let's see. I believe this is the yes 2.0 site. It's beautiful. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. um, but it's really working for the store. They're doing quite well financially, and I'm very proud of the work that we did on this. Hmm. All right, that's it. Uh, Thank you for watching. Basically, I rebuilt the home page. Oh, there was one other thing. Um, uh, just to recap, I rebuilt the home page. I did the custom programming to prevent multiple inventory issues. I just demonstrated two. I think there were about maybe about five or six of them. And then along the way, one of the store owners, maybe even both, were concerned about being compliant with the Americans with Disabilities Act, the ADA. They know that some online stores had been sued, and they wanted me to make sure that the store was ADA compliant. So I had to look up ADA guidelines and make some changes to the store. Certain colors did not work with one another because um, uh, they didn't provide enough contrast. Some type was small, and so we had to. I had to do what I could based upon to I had to do what I could in order to bring the store into compliance as much as possible. Did I do everything to bring the store into compliance? No, but that would have been another project within itself. Um, but I did what I could in order to take care of the most glaring um, uh, problems with that automatically threw the store out of compliance. Okay. All right. So the three things that I did here was the rebuilding the homepage, or bringing the theme to the 2.0 platform, um, or upgrading it to the 2.0 platform. Some custom programming to prevent tons, I guess five or six, that's not really a ton, five or six inventory issues, and then the usability updates to make the store more compliant with the ADA guidelines. Okay, that's about it. Thank you for watching.